Hey, have you ever forgot to do something until you realize you're home? And like, oh, shit, I forgot to do that. Hey, welcome to the stream. It's the bottom of the barrel. Ash Thunderclap here on a Sunday, time of recording. We are back once again to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Part 8, and going around and getting as many dark side points as possible because we really want to be the biggest dickhead in the galaxy. So far, we've had a little slip into the light side, but we know on last stream we had an old cranky Jedi, and we're giving that guy the business, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Stalking is already in the chat. What's up, Stalking? Back, sir. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate aboard, all aboard the freedom train. Choo choo, freedom. All right. The reason why I said that at the beginning was last couple of days. There's been a couple of things I've been looking around here and like, "You know what, I need to go get stuff." Oh, King's here too. Hey, King, what's up? Essentially going to the. It is stuff I separately, desperately can. Even though I could probably go when I get done with the stream. It's dark outside. I don't want to leave my house, and it ain't exactly. I don't exactly like being out late here city that I live in. Not that it is a crime-ridden hellhole or anything like that. I just don't like being out super. You can make your own jokes there, but that's just how it is with me. Right? Riveting streaming. Let me do the plugs real quick. We'll get started. Got another planet to go to. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to me on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube.com at Nash Thunderclap. Got what I was going to say there. I'm on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Zitter, where you get all my updates. Everything's Nash Thunderclap. King says, I shouldn't be out at night. Truthfully, I don't think nobody should be out at night. Everybody should be home, locked behind the doors of their house, apartment, shack, refrigerator box, dumpster, however you want to put it. Um, it's almost like I am like I'm almost like I'm like going for a curfew. Yes, I am advocating for a curfew. I think there should be a curfew for many reasons. Like I think as soon as the sun goes down, everybody should be inside under locked door, or the curfew beast will get not the cops, not the state police, not the National Guard. I think the curfew creature can get you. Plus, it'll be great like it was in the olden days. Let me tell you about the olden days. King says before that, King says, I have night blindness, so I can't really see anything unless really well lit. Well, that is a good reason not to go out, King. And you know what? You have mentioned that before, and I think I have just forgot about it. It is a thing. If I tend to forget stuff if it doesn't come up after a while. But anyway, in the good olden days, businesses closed at a decent hour, 5 p.m. Maybe it was 5 p.m. And businesses closed on the weekends. What a shocker. And it slowly expanded. And it was Saturdays businesses were open. And then except for like the God's Chick-fil-A and God's Hobby Lobby. I mean, even during the period, businesses were closed on the weekends. Even um, gas stations were closed on the. Isn't that crazy? But, I think things would work a lot better if everybody had the weekend off, other than I guess your pretty much your essential people, like, infrastructure, Army, National Guard, stuff like that. I mean, keep your gas stations open, keep, um yeah, keep your drugstores open, stuff like that. Stuff that I grocery stores are hit or miss. Grocery store, that's pretty much the way that's gonna be. All right, I have talked way. I will tell you guys about yesterday. You guys ever had really good day? I mean, a really good. There were a couple of things that come up that could absolutely positively ruin your day, but it doesn't. That's how it was with me yesterday. We're going to win them. And you know what? I just made the best of it. Got home. Uh, got home. Well, after 8 o'clock. Listening to Mr. Medicare on the way home. Uh, Saturday streams. Everything was a-okay. What do these guys got to talk about?
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malik. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may
You're even than Vader.
I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malik?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Oh, I thought they said Darth Brandon. Oh, no! That was an important console that just spewed out Legos.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
About time for another dream. Okay, so here we are, new planet, and I'm about to get jacked for $100. You know what's coming up. And line.
You felt it, yes?
There you go.
Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manan is covered by nothing but vast oceans. The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted.
Going
even by
underwater,
native Selkath.
under the
How
sea.
could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
All right. All right, time to get off of this. Get off the ship if I can remember where the exit is. Up how to get rid. Exit. Exit. I think I've heard this thing's a little I'm gonna take him, and I think I will take this guy for one. I haven't rolled. Now I could put the droids together. That would be yeah, of course those two are. Yeah, we'll give him two. Yeah, let's give this dude that back. I'm just getting. Oh yeah, you look like it.
Sure.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps that the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it.
Do it.
Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
I do the Sith seem. Oh, that was Sith?
Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic
Manan.
citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere. Peacefully? Not hardly. Just look in their eyes. You can see they'd like nothing more than to kill each and every one of us. Personal-like.
Oh, they mean.
If you say so, Master Jedi. It's very aggravating. Sometimes I just want to take one of them and... Ugh! And there's nothing we can do, though. The Selkath want to maintain their neutrality, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether. Well, for the Kolto, of course. Really, that's the only reason anyone would want to be here. It's the only reason the Selkath built Atto City in the first place, to explore Kolto.
Okay, why haven't they? Why haven't they joined?
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack
Kolto.
them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require? Of course.
Let's
If
go.
you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Texting. Go. As a merchant. You know what? Let's see what. Greetings, human. Welcome to Alto City's Visitors Provisional Stand. We provide visitors with all manners of indigenous treats and products produced right here in Mahan. We carry all manners of foods and provisions. We have contacts with resellers across the world to provide you, the customer, the best shopping experience. How is it that the Alto Provisional... let me see. What I got to... Oh, we still got... Oh, yeah, because... Oh, I will keep that. I said, oh, I'm not. Item is worth more than 200. Why do you ask me that? Ask me that. Oh, wait. You know what? I need... I wrote... I could actually. Pack. Whip. No, I can't. I mean, I got an 2 and an 8. Eh, well, we'll come back to that. Despite helping you in Terrace, Darius continues to be something of a misery. Get him no.
Yeah, what do you want?
You know anything about this world?
Water worlds never had much of an appeal for us to conquer. They may put up a good fight in their own environment. No match for us, of course. But they don't really have anything of value either. The thing this world is good for is a substance known as Kolto. Kolto is the single best healing substance in the galaxy. But the Mandalore are not as weak and fragile as your Republic and Sith warriors. When we enter a battle, we carry weapons powerful enough to pulverize cities. Both in our wars and in our own personal combats, there are no survivors. So Kolto does not hold the appeal it does for your peoples. You have anything else you want to ask? You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Is that why you work as a mercenary? Yes.
Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Okay. So. All right, yes, cameras are activated. No, 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 no. Where I'm supposed to go. Journal. Yeah, what do you want? Who are you? Oh, God, nope, 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 nope. Not playing that. Nope. Welcome to my home. While you're here, I trust you will follow the rules governing the activities of Offworld. Pathetic laws, pathetic fish don't concern me. Your dislike of us only seems matched by our dislike of you. Personal feelings do not factor into our legal system, however, and all must obey laws. The single most important law in my hand is very simple. Cartel smuggling is punishable by death. If you are carrying any unprocessed cartel, you better have a permit. The other rule is very simple. Keep the peace. Here in my hand, we maintain a careful neutrality. We react very harshly to people who jeopardize our neutral status. Any confrontations between the Sith and the Republic are dealt swiftly and decisively. Understood? How can you be neutral? Yeah, you know what? That's it. Only two laws. Don't be foolish, human. Of course, we have laws against murder, theft, and other crimes, but these laws are hardly different than those of any other planet, which I ignore graciously. Mahan's neutrality is closely linked to our Kalto production. That is why I made special mention of these laws regarding smuggling and peace. All right, I understand. There is a docking fee of 100 credits. You will have to pay this fee each time you dock on Mahan, or you will not be permitted to enter Alto City. Yeah. Mahan Board of Trade and Tourism thanks you, Offworld. Here is a visitor's guide and map to the city. Refer to it when you had any questions. Gates of Alto City are now open to you. You may come and go as you please, as long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you'll have to pay the docking fee once more.
Obey the laws here on Manan, human.
Going.
I was told that you're a friend of Jolie Bindo, and that Jolie has returned to the sector. Please, I must speak to him. It's very urgent.
Why do you need to speak to Jolie?
My name is Alora. My husband, Sunry, and Jolie are old friends. Now Sunry needs Jolie's help.
Yeah, I can help you. Nope, I'll tell Joe.
Please, I beg you to bring Jolie to speak to me about my husband. Sunry's life depends on it.
I'll switch it up to that old cankerous bastard for you.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith.
Are you hiring Mercy?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments.
Okay, fair enough. Deal with you anyway.
Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
I got caught up again. You guys could is on the screen.
I'm sick of hearing about Manon's neutrality.
Manons, I got
It sounds like a
Manons.
coward's excuse not to
Manon,
fight,
Manon,
if you
nah,
ask me.
nah, nah.
One day soon, the Selkath will pay for the indignities they have inflicted on the Sith.
Wow, somebody's got a little bit of a temper there. I don't waste time on individuals who are not involved in my legal jurisdiction. Do not disturb me. Oh, fuck you too, pal. All right, so the gist of it I've gotten is the neutral planet, and you've got 2 warring factions on the planet. Cool. Human, I wish to speak to you if you have time. Greetings, human. My name is Nico Boaz. I hope you are enjoying yourself here in Alto City. Our floating city is beautiful, is it not? Yeah, wonder to behold. And you're a lot more friendlier than the Hellcat around here. I am afraid you speak the truth, human. My people are suspicious of outsiders. Fear the destruction of our planet. Beauty of Mahan. Delicate. Our ecosystem is complex and fragile. I fear the preservation of. Cut the small talk. What do you want? You are blunt, human. That is perhaps what I require. There is a task I would ask you, Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn. What do you want me to do? Rest assured, there will be ample reward for this. I only require information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of this whatever, people is of great concern to me. I only seek reason for change in public policy. Then it for me. Cover the truth behind the Republic's actions. 500 credits. Please, see if you can find the answers. Find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. Find where they are going. Find why they do not return. I'll do it. Only for the money. Once you have the answers I seek, I'll gladly pay you the 500 credits. Greetings, human. My name is Dallas. Have you heard it said that you are no friend of the Sith? Is it true? Actually, I kind of like this stuff. They've got stuff. My allegiance is my own business. We're wise to be so guarded, human, but rarely wrong. They have informed me that you are no friend of Malik's. Although I suspect that we have little in common, human, I share your dislike of the Sith. They have brought grief to my family. I am not a fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were it up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in war against Malik. But the intergalactic policies stay in hand in my. Still, I know the Sith are evil. Fear what they will do to my people, what they may be doing now. Get to the point. Many of Hellcats have been vanished humans. Most have gone missing or on the cusp of adulthood. The youth who they lead this planet, my own daughter, Shashasha, is among those who have disappeared. Disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith. I cannot dismiss the connection. Sith are up to something sinister. Feel it. Send it for me. I will give you 500 credits if you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing whatever. Not much all that I can afford. I have no official authority in the matter. My personal wealth is not vast. There is no one else I can turn to you. Public agents are closely watched by the Sith. The Alto City authorities cannot act without proof of involvement. Got better. What? I cannot imagine where to begin the investigation. Though I suspect Sith did not act alone. Perhaps the off-worlders in the Ordinary Enclave may know. If you learn anything human, report back to me at once. You uncover the fate of my daughter, the other missing spellcraft youth. I will reward you as promised. Money, 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 money.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment. I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Gandarus, I haven't seen you since the Republic broke our ranks at the Battle of Malachor.
Ergeron, I see you've got some new guns to add to your collection. Times must have been profitable for you since the war.
Very profitable. When the Republic defeated our fleets, I learned a valuable lesson. It's far better to be a freelance mercenary in a war than to be a soldier for the losing side. If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Ajani nerf herder cowering in the corner is available.
Hate the Republic for.
I'm a realist. It was war, after all. And even though the Republic destroyed my people, the leaders of the Armada were Revan and Malak, so I hate the Sith just as much. And with this war, there's plenty of opportunity to take bloody vengeance against both sides, and make a nice profit along the way. We Mandalorians are always practical that way, not like those bloodthirsty Iridorians or those honor-bound Ajani. Or anything else you want?
What do you have against the Ajani and the Dorians?
Nothing. Except that the Ajani
how
are a
funny
bunch
would it
of
have been
fey
Vader's
bastards prancing in a battle with tiny weapons not fit
Vader's
for Mandalorian children. They hardly
held
wear the armor because it slows
this is
them
Big
down when
Bertha
they run
during
away.
that
But
fight
the
scene.
Ajani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll
Honey?
turn on each other when the battle fever hits.
Hilarious, I guess.
Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden. They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy.
I'll be going.
So why are you telling me? If you're going...
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's Duan. Care to buy a Sith girl a drink? That is, unless you're one of those simpering Republic soldiers.
Don't have much.
I couldn't agree with you more. Just the sight of a Republic uniform makes me want to vomit. I can't wait until we crush them all like the pathetic vermin they are. Sorry, I do tend to get a little worked up. I think I've been stationed on Manan too long. This place can make you crazy. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer this whole sector, Kolto or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind.
I can tell. I see. Okay.
We Sith are interested in a lot of things. If you're smart, you'll stay out of Sith business. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know? Oh, I get it. I get a little bit wild, and you want to hold it against me. Come on, what's the matter? Afraid I'll drink you under the table? Hey, if you're not man enough to keep up, who needs you? Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men. Well, I may be a woman, but I'm still a soldier. Barkeep, bring me another round.
Hitting on.
Hey man, clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Achani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs.
Oh, yes, okay.
They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Achani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Eridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue. Ask whatever you wish, though you may find some of my answers distasteful.
Part of the Republic aren't.
Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Eridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish to ask?
Yes.
Perhaps. But my business with the Selkath is my own.
Selkath would be your activity.
I have no fear of the fish people or their laws. There is no evidence I have done anything wrong. You will not learn my business this way.
Credits would it take for you to make this? No. Got you.
This is the way of this water world, is it not? Pathetic creatures bargaining with credits for what they cannot seize through strength. My people are warriors, not sniveling merchants. I am of sterner stuff, human. I seek blood and death, and my reward is the taste of my enemy's fear. Take your credits elsewhere. My price is too high for the likes of you.
Maybe I should just get you like a Selkath preparing for it.
Your threats are mere words, nothing more.
I knew that wasn't.
Here on Manan, such bloodshed is not permitted, as I have been told time and time again. I tire of this conversation, and I tire of your company, human. In fact, I tire of this entire weakling world. The air reeks of sea salt and the fawning cowardice of the fish people.
I hope you're here to play some Pazak.
Nope,
I don't
I'm
come
not.
here looking for sparkling conversation. So clear out already. You hiring for the Republic or the Sith?
Either.
Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
Oh, that's crime. Wrong franchise. Mercenaries.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle.
Why are you hiring mercenaries?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a... Do you mind? I'm in the... I don't know if you've got what we're looking for. Jedi aren't generally suited to mercenary work. If you want, talk to Roland Wan at the Republic Embassy and see if he can find anything for you. It's north of here, just east past the first courtyard. It's just off the north end of the second courtyard. You can't miss it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to continue my recruitments.
Very fascinating stream. I'm going to my phone every 2 seconds. Tell me where. Oh, what's down here? Prison. Personnel only. Pretty sure we're going to end up in there at some point on this world. And he gave me the directions. I walk around. Oh boy, here we go.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Human, there are... Oh God, I can never remember that pronunciation. But you choose to speak with me. Am I so different? Do not think I have answers. What? Answers? What are you talking about? These are strange times. The Sith and Republic battle to control the galaxy. Their war destroys what they both seek to possess. The war sows fear and confusion. People are lost. Want guidance, direction, have questions, want answers. That is why I'm here to seek answers. Answers answers to what? Public, the Sith, the war, everything, nothing. Answers are always hardest to find when the questions are unclear, yet that does not stop us from searching. I'll be going now. And so you leave, perhaps to return, perhaps not. Yet I will remain here, for my work here is not done. You're just not going to find anything to stand in there. JD wrote you. Why do you bother me, human? I do not wish to speak to you. Stand in a corner. I am here for my own reasons. Those who know me and wish to do business know I can be found here. You will either do business with me or leave. Business? A trade? Oh, nope. Nope. Fine, I'll leave. Ah, you fooled me. Sorry. Guess this is going to be a theme. Fail. Fail on most nights. I mean, it's gotten to where it's mostly Sundays.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
You can have your credits when you take them from my cold dead hand.
You talk big, but remember what we did to Taris. Maybe you're next on our list.
Trying to muscle in on me, huh? Oh, I don't appreciate it. So, not the Republican. Whoop, registration. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, that's not doing that. Go this way. Everything's not as kind of straightforward as as the last two were. Emporium. Ah, droid shop.
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike? I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
He's got real customers.
Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Oh, the Sith are total asshole. Are you here to mock me as a Sith, or do you actually want to buy something? Maybe I'll come back when you better be. I'm interested in buying something. Please forgive me. I had no cause to be so rude to you. Sith, such trouble for me and business is slow. That is no excuse for my own. I apologize. Please let us start off on the right foot. Welcome to the used goods of Yorkle Elixir. If there is anything I can help you with, all you have to do is ask. Your inventory. My stock is all secondhand. I have minor damage. But with the repairs I have done with them, my items are good as new for a fraction of the... Yeah, and that is... That is some pricing there. I can't afford it yet. Not those 500 credits each.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy.
I have. I want to ask you.
You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like.
Why are this thing such?
I haven't the faintest clue as to what you're talking about. Is there anything else? Who knows? Some scheming plot, no doubt. Hopefully the Selkath uncover it and ban the Republic from the planet. Is there anything else? Go. Stay. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside.
Well, found the... I gotta find this entire stream just wandering around. For that one. Go back this way. Ah!
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Are you yourself? You know what?
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council. An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Come on, Tal.
No. You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing.
What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where's the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Bring it on.
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Whoa, geez, okay.
Good. It's a logical place to start. But you should also hear about the other options available to you. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
This. Their encrypting pass card.
Good. It is a very intelligent and skilled individual who can crack the matrices of a Sith encryption system. But there is one last method you should know about, in case all other options fail. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go in guns a-blazing.
Data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first? You'll need luck for that one. Odds are they have some pretty strong guards in there, but it's also the way most likely to succeed. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data
but I'm
recording
pretty
from
kick-ass
the droid,
with some
return it
lightsabers.
here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay, I think I know where I need to go. Finally, some action.
What? Yes?
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in. This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry.
Stay in your bag hotel anyway. The hell am I? Harry is a little. Much running around since we started playing. Both the Tatooine was pretty straightforward.
We've got all the proper Culto training permits, so back off. I don't have time to listen to your stories. Got a full shipment of Culto ready to load before my shift is over.
This. Private hang. I think that's where I'm. Ah, it's an ambush. Kill. Go into this base.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I have to tell you, I have higher authority.
I don't recognize you, and I know every Sith on this planet. We'll get to the bottom of this. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately. You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
Oh, leveling up. Everybody's leveling up but me.
Yes? Huh? Yes?
Yeah, no problem. Wow, that was quick. We got in there in and out pretty fast. Yeah, yeah. just wasting these grenades. They ain't doing squat. Get up, Jedi.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes?
All right. He says that's what she said. Yeah, yeah. All right, them things is a little tough. They are definitely for sure in my ass. You know, it might be a good just in case to pull that Mass Effect trick, frickin' save. I know if I broke, I'm gonna probably end up having to go through all that stuff again. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running around doing. Oh, okay. I circled around. That door is filled with water. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to drown you.
Warning. Activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please ensure all receding chambers are empty.
No, I don't want to talk to you. It's other way.
Sure.
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
That'll work. Wait.
Huh?
Yes?
Drain that life. We're just taking their weekend pay. Yeah, I am not doing any damage to those things. Oh, goody. Now I can level up. Fight the fish people now. Wait, we can always be running to our masters. Perhaps this is the test the Sith prepared us for. What are you doing here? Only masters and apprentices are allowed in here. You know what? I told you your father would get suspicious. I always hated the Sith. My father doesn't understand. He's blinded by his own prejudice. That they're teaching us mastery of the Force. Our alliance with the Sith brings straight to Mahan and the Hellcat. Well, stuff you won't find us to be such easy victim. Our Sith masters have taught us well. Well, you gotta go. You gotta go. Let me give you a bit of the Sith dark side here. I'm sure I'll get something for that little mission. Yeah, it's all over the place.
How did you get in here? Wait, I recognize you. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Give us, Master, give us the honor of aiding you. Enemy.
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
That was 1,000. Jedi Master robe. Ooh, yeah, I'm a master now. About time I double light, double. Wow. I already got that one too. Well. The Sith. Oh, maybe I should have came in here first. I mean, oh well. Bolt. Can't move. Ah, they got me. Damn, that was rough.
What?
That was rough. That was real rough. So I bit off a little bit more than I could chew on that one.
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
Now let's.
No problem. Didn't work.
They're human. You are placed under the arrest of Alto City's authority. What? Why? Though the Sith embassy is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapons discharges and detonations from the base. Inquiries to the staff or of the embassy, no response. It was cut off. Cameras recorded you entering the base shortly. Contact was lost and fighting apparently began. The conclusion of the Alto City Authority that you are responsible for disturbance here. You are placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. As material witnesses, the company contained a vessel. The vessel itself will be on. Leave now. Do not attempt to resort. Oh, I've been. Greetings, you. Called Bayless. I've been selected as arbiter during the duration of your trial. I don't need anybody to rep. While it is true that you do have that right, I would recommend against it. Due to your confinement, you have not had much of a chance to build up evidence for your case. Also, I do not believe you off-worlders truly understand the minds of we the craft. It'd be best if you left your defense up to me. How will you get me free? First, I would like to ask you regarding the arrest. I had already been given all your relevant data on you and your opinions. That can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter this? Indeed, I find it unlikely, Elder. Perhaps the judges will be sympathetic to you. What is your prior association with the Sith? Kill them where I have no problem. I am skeptical as judges. You off-worlders tend to congregate. I see no inherent differences. That should be all the information I require of you. Wish you could begin your trial whenever you are ready. Proof that the Sith are evil. Indeed, what is that? Data prep. Show it to the judges or no one. Let's share the evidence before. Okay, here we go. Good thing I'm exploring. stand accused of the grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to the embassy here. Objection! How do you plead? Plead at all. I tell. Will not tolerate insolence. Obey the rule of our court or you'll be summarily found guilty. Not guilty. Let the record show this trial has commenced. Presiding judges are Delcar, Gosa. That name I can't pronounce. Kota. Dula. Oblongata. Trial will determine the culpability and punishment of this assault on the embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can commence with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You have pled not guilty, yet there are reports of weapons fire and detonations from the embassy. Seen entering and leaving the Sith have not conferred with the matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. What is your explanation for being in the Sith embassy? I was investigating appearances of Selkout. Believe the Sith had something to do with those disappearances? The off-worlder had probably been listening to Dallas and rumor mongers. Most likely. Do you have any proof to back up your assumption, human? Have the Sith been implicated? I recognize that token. Dallas, one of the youths missing. Found that in the embassy? Sith have been taking them. Court will adjourn for a brief period to verify this evidence and discuss this. We have verified that this token was indeed from Gallus, indicating the Sith disappearances of our youth. Young. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous event, all charges against you regarding this incident dropped. But pending a suitable penalty for the Sith, their embassy is considered off limits to all Halto City security personnel. No calls or incidents from the base will be matters dealt with. They are no longer subjected to the protections of Spellcraft law. You have been found innocent. You may leave as you desire. The trial is over. Look at that. I got it. My got out of jail free card worked. Go talk to this guy. Human, you returned. Have you information for me? Discovered the fate of the Spellcraft youth. Have you news of my daughter? I have information for you. Excellent. You've done well. What have you learned? Sith are training Spellcraft use in the ways of the Dark Jedi. Yes, this makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this. Manon's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malik brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, he will have a strong following amongst the Spellcraft people. Strong enough to seize control of Manon and our culto. My daughter, Sasha, who has been indoctrinated. I killed your daughter. Your daughter is dead. No, say it's not so, human. No, not Sasha. Sith will pay for this. The last thing I do, they will pay. Perhaps this data pad will help. Data pad? See, of course. It tells the entire Sith plot. With this evidence, I can go to all host city authorities. Sith will face severe fines and export restrictions for their actions. A poor substitute for my daughter's life, but with any luck, the Cold embargo will Sith war effort. I thank you for what you've done here, human. Though I wish my daughter's fate had been otherwise. Here are the credits I promised you. It had to be. Please excuse me now, human. I have no desire. I desire no company, but it was me that did it. I did it. I'll go get him. Public kid. Talking about. Well, I go get old Grandmaster Jedi Old Fart. Oh, I'm not. Why'd you flip me around? Take. I'll take her, and because I probably would have been better if I would have had her with me. I will take a quick break. A little bit of dancing around here a little bit more. So stay tuned. I will be right back.
It looks so much better.
That's the back side, Mike. Turn it over, and you'll see the
Pretty
lips.
good? First time, huh?
Now, Mike, you're doing a great job, and you would just dial up to a higher setting, and before you know it, you would have all of the pink done, and look how dimensional it is.
So those are the little feet on the teddy bear, and they're round and three. This is great. This is pretty easy to do. It's actually fun to do, too.
Mike, when you had finished the pink, then you would just change to the brown thread, the yellow, the black, and before
there
you know it, you'd be
What
finished.
a beautiful design. Now, Carol, what did this cost to make? What'd the whole design cost to make?
Less than $2 worth of thread.
Less than $2 to make? But come on, I got to show you something that I saw during the opening. Look at these little kitty cats. These feel, they're little furry kitty cats. How did you make the kittens furry like that?
Mike,
That's what I like.
Mike, you know how to do it. It's the same basic technique. What is it?
Punch, lift, and slide.
Well, you finish the whole design, then we're going to use another Perfect Punch tool, the furring brush, and we'll just put it down, and then we're going to pull across the ear like this. And what it does is pull the fibers out of the loops.
Look at
like
that.
This.
It's turning the loops into fur. You want me to do this?
I
can do it.
Try it right there.
Just pull on it.
See, that's so easy.
Look at that.
So easy.
You gotta see this.
Can do it.
Look at the little ears. And they're soft. They feel just like kitten fur. I like that.
Mike, this is what it's going to look like after you get through.
That's adorable. Look at the eyes and everything. This is a beautiful creation. But wait, we spent all the time making this creation. Shouldn't we have done this directly onto a garment? I mean, hey, we wasted all this time and money.
Well, you'd have probably got it on crooked anyway. So we would just do it on the fabric and then cut it out and put it on the garment.
I see, but how does it stay on once you put it on?
I'm glad you asked. Come here and I'll show you.
I figured she had something up her sleeve there.
We would use another Perfect Punch product called Glue and Wash.
Glue and wash, okay.
And what would you do first, Mike?
You punch it, punch, lift, and slide. What a beautiful creation. American flag, very appropriate. Beautiful.
And when you finished your punching, you would turn it over and put the glue and wash on the outside row of stitching.
Now, why on the outside? Why don't you put it around the center if we're going to glue it on?
No, so it won't ravel out because we're going to cut it out. In fact, here I have one right here. And now we have what's called an applique. And we can actually turn it over and put the glue and wash on here and then place it anywhere on our shirt that we want it to be.
So you can try different positions. That's good. So once you can see how you like it. Very clever.
How do you like it?
That's beautiful. Look at this creation. But wait, what about the stars? How'd you make the stars, Carol?
The same thing. I could have put stars all over it. You just make an applique out of it and glue it on with glue and wash.
Glue and wash. But wait. If you're gluing this on, I mean, gluing something on, is this going to hold up in the washing machine? I mean, it's going to fall off, isn't it?
I knew you would ask that, so I came prepared. This is the first Perfect Punch project I made, and I've had it for about 2 years and washed it 20 or 30 times.
Look at this. It's still three-dimensional. And let me see. It's on there. It's on there. Good. Beautiful.
Okay, come on back.
This
Let me
is
show you
great.
some more things.
This is pretty good.
Mike, look, this is an applique. I simulated the design that was on my skirt, put it on an inexpensive sweater, and now I have a coordinated outfit.
You've made your own designer creation. Very clever.
Mike, you know how expensive children's clothes are. Now they can afford to have an outfit for even special occasions.
Look at this holiday sweater. Beautiful colors, three-dimensional. Wait, here's my favorite. I love things that are personalized. Take a look at this. How did you personalize this sweater? It says Sean.
Well, come
how'd
on
you do
over
that?
here and I'll show you. You know that we have special alphabets for personalizing, and you cut out the letters that you want, and they're reusable too. But you iron them on the fabric just like you want to arrange them.
So it's the same thing. These are my initials. Pretty good.
Right, you just do the punching, and then you make an applique out of them. And Mike, you know those towels you can get at the warehouse clubs?
Wow.
Look how great they look with Perfect Punch.
So you made your own expensive-looking monogram towels. That's pretty good.
Look at this one. You could give it as a gift.
Beautiful. These are beautiful.
Mike, here's another gift you could give for a wedding, a personalized wedding album.
A photo album with initials on front. That looks great. Be in the family forever.
And Perfect Punches for the whole family. Look what I made for my daughter, Renee.
On the front of a notebook cover. That's nice. She must be into cars, right?
Oh, absolutely.
This is pretty good. Are we impressed with Perfect Punch? This is pretty good.
Come on, let me show you some more
Wait
things on
a
this
minute.
wall.
Carol Smith, this looks a little too professional to be homemade.
No.
I mean, look at all the little contours. Did you buy this? Come on, you trying to put one over on us?
That's a simple technique done with the Perfect Punch system called sculpturing. I'm going to show you how to do that in the next segment.
Oh, this is me?
Right.
That's beautiful. Hey, this is traditional needlework. This is like the stuff my mother makes. Takes her months to do.
But it's done with the Perfect Punch system in a fifth of the time.
A fifth of the time?
Yes.
That's something.
And look at this, Mike. This is a designer one-of-a-kind belt, and I'm going to show you how to make that with machine thread in the next segment with the green system.
What a great fashion creation. Are we impressed with Perfect Punch? Wait a second. We almost forgot Ian. Ian, are you there?
Of course we're here, Mike. All excited, as you can gather. But, Mike, you want to see the results we're getting? It's so easy. Even John, the boxer, and Guy. But, Mike, give us a bit more time. We've not managed to do enough yet.
I keep punching. Carol, I'm impressed with Perfect Punch.
Good.
Everyone here want to try Perfect Punch? Now, look what we've seen. We've seen how to personalize with Perfect Punch. We've seen how to make designer coordinated outfits.
Save money on your wardrobe.
For just pennies. And, oh, my favorite part, look at these little kittens.
With the little furring brush.
With the furry. But the big question, Carol Smith, come on over here. How much?
Mike, I am ready for you.
We'll see.
First, I'm going to give you the patented perfect punch system that takes the place of 15 needles.
Because it's adjustable. Good, I like that.
And the automatic needle threader so you won't hurt your eyes.
Automatic needle, clever, okay.
And all these iron-on patterns, Mike, there's a lot of designs here, and they're reusable.
So you don't have to be an artist. It's like punch by numbers. Good.
And these beautiful acrylic yarns. You can do the little bear and lots of other designs.
Nice washable colors, okay.
And the step-by-step instruction guide with lots of tips and techniques.
So anyone can do it? I want to try this. How much for all this? All this for Amazing Discoveries viewers. How much?
$39.95.
$39.95. Hey, come on, designer creations.
Mike, this really irritates me. I tell you.
But you've been through this before.
I know. That's why I'm so mad. Here's the fabric and the hoop.
Now we're getting there.
And I'm going to give you the last thing you need.
The glue and wash.
To do the application.
All right.
Now, they have everything they need as soon as you get the box. You're ready to get started.
I want to do personalizing. What about the letters? What about the iron-on letters? Come on, you're holding back on us here.
Okay, I'll give you all of these alphabets.
For monograms.
They're reusable, too.
Okay, how many patterns do we have here now? How many iron-ons?
Over 50 designs there.
Over 50 reusable transfers. Now we got a package. Okay, how much for all this? All this now for Amazing Discoveries viewers. How much?
$39.95. That's it.
$39.95. That's a good deal.
Good.
Wait. What can I say? They want more.
Mike, there is nothing else to give. They
there
have
has to be.
Everything they need. They have fabric and hoops, and they have the red system, and they have
take a look. Let's look inside Carol Smith's sewing bag.
My bag.
But
it's
let's.
my bag.
Oh, what do we have here?
Mike,
white yarn.
No, I can't give them the thread.
And red
it's
yarn.
Too expensive.
And green yarn. And blue yarn.
No, that's a million colors.
And wait,
no.
you were holding back. This is the furring brush for making the kitty cats. My favorite thing.
The furring brush. Now,
and what else do we have?
Now, you ready to... Well, that's my lunch.
Look what's lurking in the bottom here.
No, not the green system. I would have to charge more for the green system.
Carol, this is amazing.
The green
Carol,
system.
how much for all this? For Amazing Discovery viewers?
No,
how much? Come on.
No.
Come on.
$39.95.
$39. Now that's a deal. You've got yourself a deal. When we come back, Carol's going to show us more designs that you can make with Perfect Punch, and we'll finally check in with Ian. All this and more when we come back on Amazing Discoveries.
This may be a perfect punch, but this is a knockout fashion. Introducing the Perfect Punch. It puts outrageous designer prices down for the count. Now, you can jazz up your jeans, put a sizzle in your sweaters.
All right, I'm back. You know, I didn't realize. Yeah, we've gone 2 hours.
Yes.
And I'm kind of lost track of time. It just kind of slipped from me. Normally, I keep track of things, but I just got so into like causing mayhem and destruction, whatnot. Oh, I don't want to talk to him.
Got something on you.
You know anything about this? Tell me about Sundry. You know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen
Oh, hey.
for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunray I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess.
Hey, that's racist.
I don't expect much these days.
Don't be racist, old man.
How can I help?
Okay. I'd like to know more
Yes, I
about.
suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
How did you join the Jedi then?
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are.
Excuse
As a
me.
girl, I was
Pardon
given
me.
the order to be trained. When I joined the order, I left my family on
Got
top
into the
of them,
shot.
as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged, wow.
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love.
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
Don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn.
I'm just standing here between the conversation. I should move out of the way, but I'm comfortable here.
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Sound very sad.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission. Jolie, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
Problem.
I want to stop Malik as much as anyone, but I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group, with a lightsaber and Force powers.
Not light or not light or. they're unaligned. Oh, he's trained as well. If he taps in, uh, yeah, he's a gray Jedi. He is a gray Jedi, so he is a uh. So he just sees balance. Right way. Yay, I went the right way.
Have you managed to retrieve the data?
Yes, here it is.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get. The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway, so we made a deal. We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction, an ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Happened down there.
We don't know. We just don't know. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain. I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
There's this. Do that. I want to solve this murder. Jeez, every time they block the freaking like a Three Stooges movie. I go lab on the guy in the bar, but I think I'll do that after I go do what I'm supposed to do. Gather your party before. There she is.
Jolie, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Yeah, I guess we're... Okay. Thank you for exposing this class here. Anon. When our leaders decide a fit and pleasure punishment, they show our displeasure. Is there anything else you wish to bring to my attention? Have my... I'd like to investigate. That is acceptable. Leave in Manon the legal tradition. Defendant can have an arbiter. Arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate evidence in the trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. Or a Jedi, and I believe. Adequate.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sundry versus Empire. Name and positions have been files. I will now inform you of permanent facts of the case. Have a limited amount of time in which I suggest you use wisely. Sundry was seen living in a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Thesia Huros. He has been charged with murder and is being held in the Altos prison for this. Due to his status, he's kept in this. Okay, witness claims that he has been seen. Witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel for questioning trial. The manager of the hotel has now been. Isa was found dead of plaster wound. Incriminating Republic medal clutched in her. Information has be wise all the information. May question Sundry or the witness. The evidence in the case is heavily stacked against him. I believe what I'll doing this problem.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
May also interview the judges here, including the idea of permanent factors. Since this is also your first case, Off-World will compelled to add good luck as final essay.
They say everyone on Manon is equal, but it seems the Republic is a little more equal than the Sith. Neutrality? Ha! That's a laugh!
Arbiters, you have been permitted to defend Sundry accusations. I shall assist how I can. Is there any suspicious? I find it questionable that a man with such a reputable past as Sundry would murder a Sith, especially not from behind. Knowing the Sith, there was probably some deception if they see the same thing to him. There's been much pressure by the Sith on our government and on the judges themselves. Deliver a guilty verdict. Letter of the law is absolute. Not be compromised for some power gain. Is there anything else you need? Ernie says, I find it presumed that Triples killed Ellie. I think there must have been another there who killed her. Perhaps one of them. I do not know the reason for metal clutch in Eliza's hand either. May have been fought them off even as she died. I think this may be the work of some public conspiracy, but I'm not afraid to say so. It only means I have hurting the public. So be it. Is that all? Yep. I suppose I must spend some time talking to you in official capacity. What? Anything suspicious about this case? I find this case to be fairly straightforward. Sundry's from the Republic, Eliza's from the Sith. Great empires battling now about their conflict through their minions, too. Is that all? I've often wondered if Sundry is so innocent, why was he secretly in the crime? Why would he have been running if he had not committed the crime himself? Or was at least where it had occurred? The case seems fairly simple and obvious to me. Public types stick together, however, I assume you will go to length. Alright, so we got Alright, let's go to this hotel and all the way back. I had to gather. I got my party. There is some funky shit going on with this game.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me what you saw that night.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could it have gone after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
Testify it happened. No.
What do you want to know?
We're the witnesses.
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Know about Sun.
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Oh, they were slapping skins.
Well, okay.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me? I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Elas's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty. Sunry I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Elas's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Ah, here we go.
Well, Elasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything, and there's no way 100 credits isn't... Thanks. I was in my room, minding my... being still alive. You can't tell me. Yes, well...
Okay, so... Alright. Have us added...
No problem. Got it.
Hey, I broke into one of your rooms and stole a med pack. Hope that's cool. Glupor, heard of it? Yes, but Glupor had been locked in this room for days. Glupor rather poor insight to know something. I have some questions about Glupor tell everything to Selkath. Not know? Glupor have no reason not to tell everything. Everything about murder, everything about at the Glupor staying at the hotel. Glupor not very rich. Tell much too rich for live at. Glupor stay for weeks and have enough to stay here for a few days. Glupor's chance for price. Glupor just curious to see what had happened. Glupor had no reason to go in the room or to do it. Ah! Pay you to do. Or how do you know someone like Glupor? Well, Sith man came up to Glupor after murder before Selkath arrived. He said give Glupor good money if or put metal in Sith's hand. Glupor good. Glupor point evidence. Leave no trace. Or not recognize Sith. Glupor not recognized very well. Who used to Selkath? not bother to tell them. Well, that and may kill Gloopor. Or squeaks. Oh no, Gloopor think he can't talk right now. Gloopor feel lie down. Maybe just stay here. Jesus Christ, that dialogue is horrible. Why is it most of those aliens can speak normally, but that one can't?
You were the one defending... Well, okay.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunray murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface. Let us just say that I'm an interested party, and that I have concerns. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunray and Elasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Okay. Huh?
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunray, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
What I think stopping point. Getting over my end. I got I got to work tomorrow, so I need to go get a little bit of shut eye. But whenever you're watching it, YouTube, it's just whatever. I just got to go. Hop over here. Boom! There we go. Wow, that was fun and exciting, and just that place is just using the just way to wander. I'm starting to get it now, but it's a little all over the place. Yeah, so next time we'll go back and play. We'll solve this murder mystery, and then we'll go down in the submarine, and then we'll tell the fish guy what the Republic's actually once we come. Because at that point, hey, we don't care if he reports them because we got what we needed through the Republic. Anyway, well, next time I'm going to be on, we're going to do we'll be back to Mass Effect. So that will be our next playthrough. Keep an eye on the socials. I will go live a lot quick last week. Time it just right. I can get 2 Knights of the Old Republic, 2 Mass Effects. And King says, "Take it easy, breezy, Mr. Skeezy." That was my college football name. Thank you for recognizing. And Stalking says, "Will do. Have a good one." You have a good one. I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me tonight. So, all right. So, and keeping it up in the chat as always. And anybody else that stopped in, I appreciate you hopping in just for a little bit just to check it out. Greatly appreciate it. So, let's do the plugs, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to me on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube.com/@NashThunderclap. I'm on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Zitter, where you get all my updates. Everything's Nash Thunderclap. And with that being said, have a good night, everybody. Take it easy. Don't let them catch you slipping. You got to do that and make time for it. And we will see you next time. Bye for now.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Wow, that was the worst piece of crap I've ever seen.
Oh my God, that was an abomination. That was
Oh my God,
awful.
sit through that. My ass is actually sore. My ass is actually sore.